I'm Julian.
And I'm Janessa. Welcome back to Spark Gaming Essentials.
January is moving right along, and so are the new game releases.
Here's what's coming out the rest of this month.
Agent 47 is back once again when Hitman 3 releases January 20th. This probably won't surprise anyone, but just in case it needs to be said, Hitman 3 is the third game in a reboot of a franchise wherein you play as a professional hitman. Travel with your bald, bar-coded assassin to fabulous exotic locales where you'll innovate in the field of untimely demise for profit. These games are known for their open-ended approach where the player is given a high-value target, but the execution is up to them, pun intended. You can try sneaking your way around security or disguise yourself as the help and walk right by them. Or if subtlety isn't your thing, just go in guns blazing. Nobody'll notice if there's nobody left to notice. I wouldn't advise that though, as the new game can support up to 300 NPCs at once, and that's a lot of extra work that you're not being paid for. If you completed the campaign but you'd like to try different approaches, Hitman 3 makes replayability a snap with unlockable shortcuts so you can get in, commit the perfect crime, and get out again. Or if you'd like a challenge, try hunting down elusive targets or keep the contract evolving in escalation mode. If stealth action games like Dishonored or Splinter Cell are your cup of definitely not poison tea, be sure to check out Hitman 3 when it releases January 20th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Atelier Ryza 2: Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy takes place 3 years after the events in the first game, Atelier Ryza: Ever Darkness and the Secret Hideout, which was released in 2019. Ryza is headed to the royal capital of Ashram-Bard to explore ancient ruins and practice her alchemy. Along the way, she will receive answers to the mysteries of the Lost Legends and improve her skills. Ryza will now be able to forage for materials with new traversal options such as diving underwater, using plants to climb walls, ducking through gaps, and swinging across ropes. The battle system has also been upgraded to what they're calling real-time tactics, which is promised to be a smoother experience, allowing you to focus more on controlling one character's attacks and working in synergy with other characters to perform more powerful group attacks. There's also an adorable new character named Fee, and I mean, just look at it. I might play the game just for this little mysterious guy. If you've been an old school fan of the Atelier franchise, it might be time to hop back into the series, as the Ryza games have sparked a lot of new players and fans. And it's hard to make a comparison of a similar game because this franchise is just so unique. But Atelier Ryza is a Japanese role-playing game with a significant crafting component called alchemy, so I think you'll enjoy it if you like resource gathering and crafting, exploring the characters' relationships that JRPGs have to offer, and quick, fast combat. Atelier Ryza 2: Lost Legends and the Secret Fairy releases on January 26th for PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
After first being teased all the way back in 2012, psychological horror game The Medium is set to finally release January 28th. The Medium is the work of Polish studio Bloober Team, the same developer behind horror titles like Layers of Fear and Blair Witch. Horror is definitely their bread and butter, but their latest foray into the genre shifts from their usual first-person perspective to the third person to tell a more engaging and emotional story. The story's theme is, coincidentally, changes in perspective, as you play as a psychic medium unraveling the mystery behind a terrible tragedy. To uncover the truth, you'll have to explore our physical world and a parallel spirit realm, sometimes simultaneously. Rendering the two side by side turned out to be too much for 2012 hardware to handle, and Bloober Team has had to wait almost 9 years to realize their initial vision. If the game is giving you serious Silent Hill vibes, you're not alone. Silent Hill was a big inspiration for Bloober Team, so much so that they showed their game to Akira Yamaoka, the composer and sound designer behind the Silent Hill franchise, and he agreed to sign on to the project. Obviously then, if you're a fan of Silent Hill or other atmospheric horror games with unusual mechanics like Alan Wake, check out The Medium when it launches for the Xbox Series X and S January 28th. This game will launch only in digital format, but you can always pick up an Xbox gift card or 1 and 3 month Xbox Game Pass Ultimate memberships right here.
The ReZero franchise started as a light novel series back in 2012, but has since grown into a multimedia empire of mangas, animes, radio shows, and of course, video games. If you're a fan of ReZero, you'll be delighted to know that for the first time, a ReZero video game is getting a Western release complete with English voices. It's called ReZero: The Prophecy of the Throne. In this visual novel/tactical adventure game, the Dragonstone has prophesied that only 5 candidates would be chosen for the royal selection, a process in which the next ruler of the kingdom would be decided. However, 6 candidates have appeared, with all eyes on Amelia as the imposter. It'll be up to you to unravel the conspiracies regarding the fake candidate, assassinations, and betrayals by exploring the world, gathering information for your allies, and engaging in 3D turn-based combat missions. When you pick up the physical Day 1 edition at GameStop, it will include 4 exclusive, limited-run pins inside of a display box featuring Amelia, Subaru, Rem, and the newest character, Melty. If you want more goodies, there's also a collector's edition, which adds a full-color art book, a steel bookcase, an official soundtrack, and the collector's edition outer box. ReZero: The Prophecy of the Throne releases on January 29th for Nintendo Switch and PS4.
Well, thanks for watching this episode of Spark Gaming Essentials.
If you enjoyed it so much that you want to watch more quick rundowns of games releasing soon, be sure to check out the Spark video playlist on the GameStop YouTube channel.
I'm Julian, and you can find me online at HUGUET.
I'm Janessa, and you can find me at Pods of War. Thanks for watching.